Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Bill. This is Hidden Gem Reselling, and on this week's episode I bought a door. Run the intro.
Oh, sorry, mate. Cheers, mate.
Mint condition, eh?
That's nice. How much did you want for that? Take a tenner?
Will you take a tenner for that typewriter?
Eh?
Will you take a tenner? You're good, man.
Yeah. Lovely, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. What are you putting out, Dad?
How much you told that, play?
35 them ones, mate.
Right.
I don't think so. It's just something a bit different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry. How much were your figures, mate?
That's what you got, mate.
Small bundles.
15 quid, bro.
Call it a tenner?
Oh, go on.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think I ain't gone through them properly. I know what they were. That's good results. You know the joys as well, don't you?
There's a few old ones,
But
mate.
if you let them come out like that, do you know what I mean?
Just because of the
I
weather and
usually
that,
go through every one of them. I usually wipe them over and set them up properly. I'm doing the fair in a couple of weeks as well in Cornwall. Got to be off my head.
It's one of the things to get
One of the
rid of it
things, yeah, I'm
quicker,
getting rid
isn't
of
it?
things anyway. It's not a problem, brother.
I appreciate that, mate. Thank you.
No worries. Cheers, brother.
Morning. do you want for that, please? 20. Do you have the power supply or anything? Any leads? No leads, just as it is. Yeah, go on, I'll take that, please.
What's the other one? The original. But that's not still in the garage.
What do you want for both of them?
Huh?
What did you want for both of them?
That one's a $5.
Yeah, I'll take them both.
Yeah. Do you want to put
I've
them
got a
on?
bag, thank you.
Alright.
That and oh, lovely. How much do you want for that one? What is it?
10.
Thank you.
How much are them?
How much do you want for this one?
I even like you've got. Yeah, I was like,
For those
there'll
ones,
be
yeah.
some of them. How much is this thingy?
Which should do you say
Three.
£10 for both of them?
Yeah.
Thanks. I think I'm going to change it. Have we got any change? Sorry. Thank you.
Yeah. 58 for 5 down the lot. And 5 down the lot.
Sorry?
Opens up.
Do you know how to open it?
Yeah, I do.
Sorry.
I think so. It's just got one little crack at the back, but otherwise it's quite a good, well actually, my son knows how to open it. Is that bit?
I was trying to see if there's any cars in there.
No cards, but it opens up into a flat, kind of like
Oh,
ramps
okay.
and stuff. You get to then store them in there and carry it around once it goes back together.
How much did you want for it?
I'd want about £3 for it actually. It's quite a nice little thing.
Take £2?
£2.50?
Yeah, go on. $5 on this one, though. Oh, I've got change, there we go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. How much you want on the trolley? Do that? No, sir.
That's my entry fee, sorry.
I'll leave it here. Alright.
So then, do you put it in it?
Yeah, I'll put it inside.
You can have that.
Will it go in there? Yeah. Right, we'll do like that.
Cover it up anyway.
Nice one. Come back in about 10 minutes. Nice one, thank you.
Hey Lee. That's brand new, that is, mate.
Is it new?
I ain't used it.
Yeah.
I bought it to put in a place, and they changed their mind, got a bigger one.
How much do you want for it?
70 quid it was.
20 quid?
Yeah, good one.
Yeah.
Brand new, it ain't been used or nothing.
Didn't even get it in the box.
Mind if I just have a look, is that right?
Yeah.
And 4 strips well underneath.
Lovely.
60 quid it
Thanks.
cost me last week.
Yeah?
On the show, that's how I know.
Thank you.
Right, mate. Thank you.
What did you do?
Hiya.
Yeah, £3 each, please.
£3 each,
Five
yeah?
lines, yeah. Another one there.
I've got some of them ones already.
Porque hacemos cosas con mi chaval.
And one could be Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, and Destiny 2.
What do you need? What do you need? What do you need?
I'm gonna hold on to these, I'm just gonna have a look around, alright?
Yeah. £3 each.
Sorry?
£3 each. Three. It'd be £9. No. I'll do 8 then.
Turn them back in.
How much are these ones as well?
This 75 each. The smaller ones are 50.
You call my ex, I was like,
And the top ones are 50.
no, we didn't. Do not say.
A few little bits here as well.
Alright.
Just see. Have you got any other gaming stuff?
No.
You haven't?
Only what I've had before, like.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. I just put the different ones out.
What have we got here?
It's
So
just another
you looking around,
Spending
getting
day
more stuff.
looking round. I know. Drives me mad. Thanks.
No worries.
You see all this stuff for sale and
They probably will.
how much are these?
£1.50. Them little babies would.
Well, what?
How much is one for the wrestling belt?
Stand up in it.
A wrestling belt, sorry.
Pound?
Yeah, go on, I'll take it.
Look, there's some bells now.
Yeah.
I'll put this in, I'll give it to you. Thanks.
How much is the LOL? Pound?
You want that? Yeah, get those and of course you've got to give
Thank
them
you.
£1.50. Yeah.
It's almost a shame something to have close to and they call it that. Like it's a funeral by default, you're open.
Welcome back to the channel. I hope you enjoyed the car boot sale footage. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Bill. This is Hidden Gem Reselling. I go to boot sales, I go to jumble sales, I go to charity shops, I buy off Facebook Marketplace, all in an attempt to buy things to sell for a profit online. The footage that you just saw is actually from 2 weeks worth of boot sale. So I attended the boot sale last Saturday, but pubs were open, so I didn't get to one on Sunday, and then I didn't do a YouTube video, so I thought I'd combine them all with this week's stuff. I also want to do a quick shout out to a subscriber that I met at the boot sale, Ken. He's into his retro vintage toys, I think from the 80s. Showed me his collection of Star Wars stuff, or I've looked on his Instagram, his collection of Star Wars stuff, and it's unbelievable. He's got a lot of knowledge. I'll leave a link in the description to his Instagram below. It's Back to the Toys with a Z. Yeah, go and give him a follow. I hope you don't mind, Ken, but I was blown away by some of the stuff that you picked up. I think it's brilliant. So I'll definitely be seeing you at a boot sale soon, and thanks very much for subscribing. So now what I'm going to do is I'll turn the camera around and I'll show what it is that I've picked up and how much I plan on listing it for and how much profit I'm hopefully going to get. Okay, so first of all is the radio, the last thing that I picked up. It's a Philips D7172. Yeah, bog standard cassette radio. Battery compartment was nice and clean. Radio needs a little bit of a wipe down and a bit of a clean up itself. I haven't tested it yet, but once I test it and get it working, I see somebody get around the £40 mark for this, so I paid £3 for it. So £3 into 40 isn't too bad at all. Next is the ZX Spectrum 128K. Yeah, it come with 2 games, so I had to pay an extra £1 for this game. I don't know why I bought it. It's just because it was there. I thought they was going to give it to me for free, but they wanted £1 for it, so yeah, I just give them. Pay £1. It comes with this little manual as well, so that's called Survival Load. The other game that's inside is Marauder again. The games themselves don't really go for that much unless they're fully boxed. It's a bit dirty and I'll have to give it a little bit of a clean up. And I've fixed these before as well, so if this isn't working, I'll be able to fix it, but I haven't had many that are not working, if I'm honest. Yeah, nice bit of retro gaming there. Paid up for it. But if you don't pay up for things, somebody will come in and swoop it from underneath you. So I paid 20 quid for it. It didn't come with its original plug, but I think I've got a spare one somewhere. And I'll be looking just the console with the plug. 60 to 80 depending on current market. I think they're going for a little bit higher at the minute, so around about the £80 mark. So yeah, 20 into 80, lovely jubbly. And this as well, I've not had one of these before, but I'm looking forward to testing it. It comes with its little controllers. It's the Optim Sport, so I paid a £5 for this, and they're going for around the 30 to 40 mark. It does feel really, really old and retro. Yeah, again between the 30 and the 40 mark. Nice, old and retro. I'm looking forward to giving this a test and having a go with this. It'd be nice. Next, again, I paid up a little bit for this. I didn't know what the current market was at the time, and I wanted to get it before somebody else did. So I paid £8 for £8 for this. So this is a Sega Mega Drive 32X game. It's virtual racing. So box, they go for about 35 to 40 quid. I've seen someone's got this, just the manual listed for a tenner, and the game listed for 14. So I'll go roughly 20 quid. So 8 into 20, 8 into £25. Not great at all, but nice to pick up. It's nice to see. You don't normally see these games there. But yeah, there's still a little bit of profit to be made there. I think this is one of the first things that I picked up. It's a typewriter. Again, it was one of those days that I paid up a lot for everything. Normally for typewriters, I don't pay more than a £5. I've not had one of these ones before. So this is an Erica. It's inside its case. It all functions well. I'll have to give it a test. I'm not sure if I've got a spare ribbon to put in it. There is a ribbon in there, but it's a bit loose. But yeah, I paid a tenner for it, and I think they're going for around about the £40 mark. Throughout lockdown, I think I sold 5 typewriters that I had listed, all for an average selling price of £45 to £50, and I picked them all up just before. I picked about 4 of them up this year from charity shops, all for a £5. And yeah, they tend to sell pretty well. The next thing that I'm going to show you is my favourite type of pickup. So I think it came out in the video all right. There was a guy who's a trader that come out with a big suitcase of all vintage toys in there. Thinking about it now, I should have just asked the price for the lot, but I don't think it would have been extortionate, I reckon. So this little lot here cost me a tenner, and I'll go through them. So this is a Godzilla from 1985. It's a so Toho Godzilla. I've had these before. They go for £15 to £25 ish. I've seen some go for 30, but I reckon I'd say 20 quid I'll be able to get for him or her. I'm not sure what they are. There we go. I'm not I've tried to use Google Lens on this one here. If you don't know what Google Lens is, it's an app that you can identify figures with. So you take a little picture of the figure in it, and it gives you suggestions on Google and eBay and different sites. I've got a video about it. I'll leave it down in the description. But this again, would have been an 80s figure from Japan, on the Godzilla line. Again, about 15 quid just for him. So I paid a tenner for the lot, and that's, what's that, £35 there, which isn't bad so far. We'll get onto the door now. So could anybody guess what this door is from? As soon as I see it, I knew what it was. I can't get it in focus. So it just says down there, door left. And yes, this is from the Ghostbuster firehouse from the 80s. So yeah, it's a nice bit of vintage toys there. So I'll put this on eBay, and hopefully somebody that wants to either complete their ghost firehouse or restore or whatever, I'm going to list it for about 20 quid just for the door. I was searching through to see if there's anything else like this in that box, but there weren't. It was quite dirty in there as well, so I've had to give these all a wash down before I put them out. Next we have a He-Man figure. I think he's called Man Face, maybe? Many Face, I can't remember which one he is. I've had him before. Again, it's not worth that much, around about 8 to 10 quid. It's hard to do it one-handed. but his face changes. You spin this round. There we are. Sorry for the out of focus. Yes, you turn around, he's got 3 different types of face. And he is from 1982. So 1982 He-Man toy there. So this is again, it's another He-Man toy, or She-Ra. This is Grizzlaw. He normally comes with I think it's a little vest and a bow, I think, if I remember rightly. But yeah, again, £8 to £10 for him. James Bond Jr. around a £5, £5 to £10. He's got a spring-loaded arm, and he's from 1990. So I tried to pick out the best ones in there that I could. There were a few other bits in there, a couple of little Power Ranger stuff, and just a couple of other. There was a little Transformer in there, but a lot of it was broken. So I should have just bought the lot. I wish I asked what it was for the lot. So I think these are Ducky O'Hare figures. Not sure of their names off the top of my head. Yeah, I'll list them for around 15 quid altogether. I think they were from the 90s. I'm sure one of the characters was like a British Bulldog, because I'm sure I had that one when I was a kid. Yeah, 1990 that one's from. And this one here, so it's a troll. So look at the dirt on it. I've got to really brush this one off. I cleaned most of the other ones, but I didn't get through to cleaning this one. But this is a bootleg, so it's not a genuine troll. Well, I don't think it is. But the reason I picked this up is because I'm sure one of the other YouTubers that I follow has picked these up before, and I couldn't remember whether it was a good pickup or if it was a bad pickup. But because it was stuck in my head, I had to grab them as well. But yeah, I think it might have been George Ross, but I'm not sure. I can't remember who it was that picked them up. But yeah, for that little bundle for a tenner, that's not too bad. Wish that I picked up the lot though. Okay, and this is the next pile of stuff. So the shower here, I paid £15 for, and I should hopefully get 80 to 90 for it. It's brand new sealed. I looked inside when I was at the boot sale. It's got all its bits, which is perfect. Taking the leaf out of George Ross's book, I thought I'd give this a go. I paid £1 for it. It's a vintage cool box made by Holidays. It was a bit grubby when I picked it up. Give it a little clean down. It still needs a bit more of a clean. You can see some of the marks on here. I just need to give that a nice wipe over. But yeah, for £1, can't go wrong. I don't know, around about the £20 mark, hopefully 15 to 20, because of condition, maybe 15. Micro Machines playset. It's the army version. I paid £2.50 for this. They're going for around about the £25 mark. So I believe it's from either late 90s, early 2000s. It's a playset. So you open it up and you play with all the little cards and stuff like that inside. Wrestling belt, paid £1 for. Again, I sell these all day long, 18 to 20, depending on rare. I've not checked this one, but I can't see it being that rare. Yeah, 18 to £20. A couple more little Pokemon figures, the original ones. So this one's from 97. There's 2 of those ones there, like a talking Pikachu. These ones are little Tomy figures. Not him actually. Yeah, these are the original Tomy figures. I picked up a few weeks ago. I've sold quite a few of them already, so I knew they were good money. 50p each. These ones were 75p. Looking at what, £7 back a figure roughly. So yeah, perfect. Couple of Atari box games, paid £3 each. They go for, I think that's, yeah, so sort of overpaid £3. I see them boxed, just wanted to grab them. 10 to 15, and again around about the £15 mark for that one. This here is really nice. Sealed Dreamcast game. Look, there's a little tiny bit of this here and one there. And one just on the back there. The seal's coming off a bit. So hard to find things like this that's sealed. It's brilliant. Paid £6, looking at around about the 50 quid mark, depending on competition. But yeah, sealed Dreamcast game. Absolutely brilliant. We've got Mario Smash Football for the GameCube. Paid £4. Again, around 18 to 20 quid. No manual, which is unfortunate, otherwise I could have asked a little bit more. Picked up this PSP. Someone had it in their hand, asked how much it was. They said they wanted a tenner. They was umming and ahhing about a tenner. I said, I didn't get it on camera, unfortunately. I said, I'll give you a tenner if he doesn't want it. And the guy was like, yeah, that's fine. You can. So the person who was going to buy it gave it straight to me, and I paid a tenner for it. Yeah, so it is the PSP 1003. I'm not sure if these ones are the ones that you can mod or not, which they tend to go for more money, the ones that you can mod. Yeah, I've tested it, it works. I've got a little charger in there for it, so it only takes a... Didn't have a charger, but it also come with a game, which was handy. I think it was Liberty City Stories, Grand Theft Auto. I can bundle it with a game, and it come with a 1 gig memory card as well, official PlayStation 1. Let me see if I can find where it is. And last but not least, my first Sholly Trolley. Again, I've seen YouTubers pick these up and sell them. A little bit of dirt inside, but I'll give that a clean. They fold flat, paid a £5 for it. Official Sholly, which is like the Rolls Royce, as they say, of... There we go, genuine Sholly. It's the Rolls Royce of granny trolleys. Paid a £5 for it. Looking at, I don't know, 70 quid. It folds flat, so it should be easy to post and send out. I'll put collection on there only as well, because it'll do me a favour if someone collects it, but I'm happy to post out anything. Well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for showing me the support. I think I'm at roughly 350 subscribers now, and I appreciate all the support, so thank you very much. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you see anytime that I upload new videos. If you have any questions or requests, you can drop me a comment. I try and get back to everybody that has left me a comment. Happy hunting, people, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.